fun challenge today, y'all.
Gonna talk?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, time. Our first vote will be going to Jordan and Kaz.
Our second vote will be for Sarah and Theo.
Look, this has been a tough one coming back. Our first vote is gonna go for Emily and Yes. And our second vote is gonna go for Grant and Johnny.
We're gonna go with Yes and Emily and Grant and Johnny.
We're gonna throw another shrimp on the Barbie. Yes and Emily and Grant and Johnny.
I was sweating like a bricklayer in Baghdad, but Danny's given us his word, you know, back in Team Australia.
From last week, I'm just gonna return the favor on Troy and Amber.
Our second vote's gonna be for Johnny and Grant.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna put Grant and I up as a smokescreen, and then we're gonna put Jordan and Kaz in because obviously Kiki and Darrell won't vote for Grant and I, but I've seen these plans go terribly wrong, and not to mention, who knows what people in power will do. Everyone is out to save themselves and protect themselves, and they will do it at any cost.
I played this game a lot of times. Burn votes can get you sent in. Because more than one person burns on you. So be very careful about burning votes, man, because you might send in someone that you're not expecting to, so.
Okay, our votes are gonna go for Jordan and Cass and Janae and Grant.
We have this alliance between Australia and USA, but if you start having too many alliances, you forget who your actual alliance is.
From hearing the names that have been going around, we're voting for Yes and Emily.
And then the next vote will be for Grant and Johnny.
I talked to Ben multiple times. He said he's good voting for Jordan and Kaz.
There's an opportunity. We all need to nut up and be like, let's do it.
Yeah, and sabotage life.
Don't be scared.
Yep. If we stay Aussie strong and US strong, we'll have the numbers in the middle ground.
Yeah.
That's where the power is gonna come from. And I know you got my back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that whole plan is going out the window, and I think he may be going over to the legend side.
Team USA. We might be perceived as stronger, but in reality, underneath that white paint is still brick and mortar with some 2x4s. All I did was kick a 2x4. Let's just start rebuilding. I don't really care.
Obviously, vote one, Jordan Kaz, you voted for us. Ben and Casey, our second votes for you guys. Just returning votes.
What are you shading around, Beth?
What am I saying? Well, because you guys had Troy in the bottom. That's all I'm saying.
We've got Ben's whispering around the room saying that apparently we're at the bottom of the barrel or something, but I have to stick with my country at the moment. I can't be the first one to betray on what I think is a theory.
Something shady happening here. No, what's going on?
Who the is this dude wearing a cowboy hat? Ben is definitely manipulating Troy and Amber to swing their votes. He's just the shadiest dude.
That there was a bit shady, that's all.
No, I was just letting Troy in a little information, that's all.
Yeah, of course you guys would say no, but I gotta protect my Aussies.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Like, my hands are tied.
Do I trust Ben? No. He interprets things or scenarios, and his paranoia takes over and morphs them into something that it's not. You could be making the right move and he perceives it as the wrong move, or you could be making the wrong move and he perceives it as the right move. So it is very volatile and it's hard to dissect.
Come on, everybody wanted to be on the challenge. Now you want the challenge. Let's go.
They're gonna go for Jordan and Kaz and Grant and Johnny. It's just weird things happening in this nominations. What we thought was a clear shot at Jordan and Kaz isn't, and I'm just doing exactly what I got told.
Right now, Jordan and Kaz are even with Emily and Yes. And if we don't decide to vote for Emily and Yes, then we are indirectly gonna throw Jordan in. So we can't just burn a vote. We don't know what's gonna happen if they tie. But right now, we can just nip it in the butt and we can just vote that way. If your ex-fiance was here, I would help you save her.
Actually, don't even know who to vote for at this point.
So it's gonna be us going into elimination. Do you want to die on that cross?
Ben High, Jody, Kellyanne, and Tristan. Yeah, everybody
Are
choose
you
your
serious?
cross.
That's what you want to do right now? Really? Okay.
My eyes are about to explode out of my head. Like, for the record, you knew about our alliances. Why would we get rid of somebody who's going to look out for us? This is just a mess.
Stalemate.
What does that mean?
So stalemate comes. And I'm willing to die on that sword because I gave the Australians my word and I will not turn my back on Grant this quickly.